Hey guys, so I'm Master 2.0 Sinius here, back with another Dragon Ball Legends video, but a different type today. So I saw Goresh's top 10 Dragon Ball Legends characters tier list, and I thought, hey, you know what? Let me take a crack at it. Because I agree with some of his takes and disagree with other parts of his takes, but I'm not going to be reacting to his video yet. I'm going to make that another video. But I want to do my own top 10 Dragon Ball Legends characters tier list. And we're going to start with number 10. Just going to hop straight into it. Number 10, Beast Gohan. Okay, so why Beast Gohan at number 10? So I think Beast Gohan is still a very, very good character who does a lot of very good things. One of which being going type neutral whenever he does a blue or green with his gauge filled. Or filling up his gauge, giving him a nullifying cover change for 15 timer counts. And card draw speed and an array of other buffs. Now, Beast Gohan came out 7 months ago, and he is still good. He's still very good. In fact, I was tempted to put him higher a couple of spots, but I didn't because, honestly, other characters, it's not that they do more. It's that I think that they bring just a little bit more with their mechanics. But Beast Gohan still is very good. He does excellent damage. He can tank pretty well. As you can see, he tanked the green unit on screen. And Kawaii is not at a low star level. She's higher stars than my Beast Gohan. Anyway, he does great damage. He tanks very well. And I think his teams are awesome. Hybrid Saiyans is still a really good team to run. Movies is in such a good spot with the Gammas, Orange Piccolo, Beast Gohan, Pan, Ultra GB, Cell Max, Red Gohan. And you could just put him in the leader slot for teams that he'd work really well with. Like, I honestly think Beast Gohan on Universe Reps could go pretty crazy. Only reason I haven't tried that yet is because 17 is blue and is very well suited for the team. So yeah, that's Beast Gohan at number 10. Number 9 is Ultra Gogeta Blue. Now you might be thinking, dang Marcus, Ultra Gogeta Blue at number 9? Isn't that a bit harsh? And I'd say no. Ultra Gogeta is still a very good character. Don't get me wrong. Very well designed. I don't think he's fallen off at all. I think he's better. Because his main team, Fusions, though it sucks, is getting buffed soon. And Movies is still an excellent team. Ultra Gogeta Blue also has some excellent effects, just like Beast Gohan. He nullifies cover changes. He can go type neutral for basically forever. You all don't need me to remind you about the unique gauge with the blast counter. And his unique gauge at all, taking a Dragon Ball and then basically nullifying all blast cards and all blast-based beam cards, the blue cards. Like, he's still amazing. But why is he this low? Simple. It's very easy to counter Ultra Gogeta Blue. He is very squishy, and it's very easy to kill him. Like, once he fills up his gauge, there's a lot of characters who could basically just play around it, like destroying all their blast cards for strike cards. Some characters have so much card draw speed to where they'll just pull another strike card after he destroys them all. And some characters, like MVP 17, who we'll see later on the list, can just tank it. Or just take all of his buffs when he does his blue card and then switch to a yellow unit like the Gammas, who we'll also see later on this list. And then they just tank it. Ultra Gogeta Blue is good, but he's fallen off just a little bit. But not in terms of himself. He's still amazing. Just in terms of other characters being better. So number 8 on the list is... number 9 on the list is Ultra Gogeta Blue. Number 8 on the list is Orange Piccolo. Okay, so I don't actually have Orange Piccolo yet. So the footage I'm using is from GodTube. But I have an understanding of Orange Piccolo. I've seen all the Goresh videos. My friends have Orange Piccolo. I've seen the way they play him. And I'm able to make my opinion of him very clear. Orange Piccolo is very underrated in the community. People think that he should be getting buffed. But honestly, if you ask me, there's no reason he should be. Orange Piccolo is a very good character. He's tanky enough in Power Awakening, because he's not supposed to survive in Power Awakening. He's supposed to revive into Orange. He has very good support effects. He does solid enough damage. And I think he's very good. He's a very good option for his teams. Now, where are the problems with Orange Piccolo? If you ask me, Orange Piccolo is the perfect character. But the problem is he's green. Now, what does that mean? Well, one of the best characters in the game is purple. Ultra Gogeta Blue is purple. And a problem that people run into when using Orange Piccolo is that they run into a lot of purple teams. Now, as a Gamma user myself, I can say that I personally don't have that problem. But I understand the fact that a lot of people want to run Ultra Gogeta Blue with Tag Goku and Frieza. And Tag Goku and Frieza in general are very good characters, which pretty heavily counter Orange Piccolo. But I think people are forgetting the fact of the things Orange Piccolo does that make him so good. Like when he revives, he has a unique gauge that when filled up, takes a Dragon Ball, takes your entire enemy's deck of cards, and he goes type neutral. He also has a green card counter that is amazing. Once you land that green card counter, Orange Piccolo practically becomes unkillable and untouchable. And there are certain situations where you actually just can't hit Orange Piccolo, which is why I have him on this top 10 list. I think people have him very underrated to where people would say that he's worse than Revival UI Goku. And I'm just thinking the same Revival UI who can't take a hit pre or post revive, the same Revival UI who can't do that much damage. People are overhating this Piccolo. I think he's a very good character, and he gets number 8 on the list. Number 7 on my list is Transforming Jiren. Alright, going back to using my own personal footage. Transforming Jiren is a very good character. How many times have I said that? Very good character. Let's change it up. Transforming Jiren is a wall. An untouchable, unbreakable wall who does a lot of good effects. Transforming Jiren on cover change freaking raises the cost of all your cards, takes a Dragon Ball, and, well, those are it. Besides the fact that he gets a bunch of effects that make him basically unkillable in this state. The only reason that Jiren isn't higher on the list is because, honestly, characters are just better than Jiren. Which doesn't say a lot because Jiren is amazing. When Jiren transforms, he takes your enemy's entire deck of cards, takes another Dragon Ball, buffs himself to heaven, and when his green card becomes a counter. He also nullifies AoE green cards. Now, that may not be a very common effect in PvP to activate, but it's happened to me a couple of times, and when Jiren does that to me, that literally makes me lose the game. Like, Jiren's AoE green card block is the difference between winning and losing sometimes. As you can see on the screen, Jiren is tanking the Gambas pretty well. This is a long combo from the Gambas. And Jiren also has some nasty teams. Starting with, of course, Universal Survival Saga, aka Universe Reps, where Goku and Frieza and Hit reside, and 17 other of the top 10 characters in the game. And then freaking not rival universes, but Powerful Opponent. Do you know who's on Powerful Opponent? Ultra Rose, Ultra Kid Buu, Ultra Hit, Jiren, Ultra Broly. All of these Magenta! All of these characters who are amazing are on this powerful team, coincidentally called Powerful Opponent. All amazing characters. Jiren is a great defensive role for his team because he's consistently taking Dragon Balls, raising the cost of cards, and making your enemy's arts power weaker, if I'm correct on that last part. Jiren definitely earned his spot as number 7 on the list. Number 6 on my list is MVP 17. Whew, almost missed the footage. Anyway, number 6 on my list is MVP 17. Oh my gosh, where do I start with this character? If you ask me personally, between who I think is the best designed character in Dragon Ball Legends, I would say Android 17 from the Tournament of Power is the best designed character in Legends. This character is the perfect support. I think Goresh said it best. He's the best second character on your team. But I'd even go beyond and saying he would potentially be the best character on your team to run. Because there's a difference between teams with Android 17 and teams without Android 17. Android 17 is a great support character who lowers the arch power of your enemies a lot of times so your characters don't die, has uncancelable endurance, meaning that characters like Ultra Gogeta Blue, Ultra Kid Buu, Goku Frieza, they can't kill him with blue cards or rushes because it's literally in his kit to not die to them. He's the best counter in the game to Ultra Hit, who's an amazing character who, if you get time skipped, basically kills you instantly. And I could go on. He gets double vanishes when his unique gauge is filled. He gets carved draw speed when he does his blast cards. He's so good. He is so well made. I'm so upset that the best character they released this year, in terms of how well they're made, released in January. But why is he at number 6 if he's this good and I'm praising him this much? Well, the answer is simple. Other characters are just better. Because Goresh said it best. Android 17 is the best second character on your team. Now, characters on spots 5 through 1 are the best character on your team. They're the team's carry, the team's defense, the team's offense, the team's something. The rest of the characters on this list have something to guarantee you that makes them on this spot. And I'll say it right now, characters 3 to 1 can all be swapped. In fact, in the middle of recording these videos right now, I was tempted to swap the spots of character number 3, character number 2, and character number 1. Just change them around. You might be asking, why am I still in this footage if I'm done with 17? Honestly, I kind of want to see the LF, but I don't know if I watched it. Oh yeah, I did. Because the Gammas are stupid. I just wanted to see the LF. Oh wait, Limit Break Kicks. No, Ultimate Battle is playing. Don't copyright me, please. I might have to edit this part out of the video. Number 6 is MVP 17. We'll see. I'll release this with the video, and if I get copyright struck, I'll re-release it. Number 5 on my list is Ultra Hit. Alright, Ultra Hit. Love this character. One of my favorite characters released in Legends history. I'm going to keep this segment short because you honestly know why Ultra Hit's here. He does a lot of good things. His green card nullifies cover changes. He has the same teams as Jiren, meaning that he has amazing teams like Universe Reps, Universe Survive. Well, no, he doesn't have that last one. He has Universe Reps, and he has Powerful Opponent. 2 really good teams. He can be ran with other characters on this list like Jiren and 17. And, yeah, the time skip. You know? That one-shot thing. If a character gets hit in a time skip, unless you're running them with, like, uber high defenses and double HP buff, they're probably dead to the time skip. I remember there was a situation where my Red 21 got hit by Hit's time skip at full health. 3 million health. And she's getting Zenkai buff by herself with decent equips. And I was like, you know what? 21 will survive this. He killed her. With no main, no ultimate, no blue card, she just died. Oh wait, there was a blue card. There was a blue card, but she still died. So Hit earned his spot in top 5. On to number 4. Alright, here's what will get a little controversial. By the way, I'm recording this while my rib cage is hurting, so this video might take a while to come out because my ribs really hurt right now. Number 4 is Ultra Rose. Now I hear you. Marcus this, Marcus that. Marcus Ultra Rose is stupid. Marcus Ultra Rose is the best character in the game. Marcus, I got 3v1 by an Ultra Rose at full health, even though my entire team was alive. And Marcus, he did 3 ultimates on me that one-shot all 3 of my characters at full health, which was stupid because he shouldn't be able to do that. Nullify cover changes, have card draw speed, and have great teams. And I hear you. And I don't care. He's number 4 on the list. Ultra Rose is a very good character. I said I'd stop saying that. I lied because I have to keep saying it. Ultra Rose is an amazing character. Very broken, and I hate him so much. So I'm keeping this section extra short. Ultra Rose is broken. You know why he's broken. You fight him 6 times a day. 3 ultimates, nullifies cover changes, infinite card draw speed whenever you switch out. La-di-la-di-la-di-la. Future, powerful opponent. You put him on universe reps. You put him on androids. This guy put him on movies. You put him on everything. Number 4 is Ultra Rose. Number 3 on my list. Oh, brother, here's where I get extra controversial. Number 3 on my list is Ultra Kid Buu. Now I'm sad. The footage I was going to use for Kid Buu was going to be this match against this God rank player. And this was a long match, but I can't load it. So let me just say everything I think about Kid Buu right here. Kid Buu's number 3 on the list for a very easy to understand reason. He's broken. Kid Buu does a lot of things that's really stupid. Kid Buu can't get killed by like Rising Rushes. If you Rising Rush Kid Buu, he takes all your buffs. Meaning Ultra Gogeta Blue can't get an easy kill. Which is another reason why he's at number 9. Kid Buu nullifies cover changes for 10 timer counts when he does his stupid Frame 1 AoE green card. His stupid Frame 1 AoE green card that can be multiplied because he's ran on a lot of teams that could give him stupid Frame 1 AoE green cards. This guy ran him on movies. Hey, do you know what Pan pulls a lot of? If you guessed green cards, you're right. One of Kid Buu's better teams is Regen. Hey, do you know what Orange Piccolo pulls a lot of? If you guessed green cards, you're right. Kid Buu can be ran with Ultra Rose, Orange Piccolo, Gogeta Blue, Beast Gohan, Pan, the Gammas, 17, Hit. He can be ran with Goku and Frieza. He can be ran with freaking Shallot. He can be ran with anybody. Kid Buu's a character where you slap him on a team and you're good. You just have to keep clicking buttons. This player was so good and hit me with so many green cards. My counter to him was Red 21 because whenever she cover changes in, she takes 2 cards and lowers card draw speed, which definitely saved me a lot. And I guessed his Rising Rush, which definitely saved me a lot. So Kid Buu earns his spot as number 3 on this list, the rat he is. See you guys for number 2. Like I said, numbers 3, 2, and 1 on this list can be switched around. It doesn't matter if you do that. I think as long as you do 3, 2, and 1 in any position, and then 4 through 10 in any position. 4 through 10, I think that's solid. 3 through 1, I think that can be changed around. And number 2 on the list is Gamma 1 and 2. Gamma 1 and 2 are the most special character on this list, so I think the best way for me to talk about them would be in an actual match. So let me choose my team. Let's go. So Gamma 1 and 2, where do I start with them? Gamma 1 and 2 can definitely be an interesting placement on this list for number 2 because they are amazing. An amazing character. The second best in the game in my opinion. I think Gamma 1 and 2 are could very easily be number 1 because of how well their teams are made and how well they work on them. Now, what's the reason I didn't give them number 1? Honestly, because of the meta at the current moment. Even though this meta for them is also great because you guys could probably guess who number 1 on the list is. If you guessed Goku and Frieza, you'd be right. I gave Goku and Frieza the number 1 spot, but we'll talk more about that later when we actually get to Goku and Frieza. Now, Gamma 1 and 2 they do a lot of things. So many things that I can't even talk to you about all of it off the top of my head because I honestly don't know everything that they do. But one of the things that I know that they do is when Gamma 1 and 2 cover change. What up? I forgot about the Vanish Gauge back. When Gamma 1 and 2 cover change, they go type neutral for 3 timer counts, nullify cover changes for 3 timer counts, and get a lot of buffs. They also get their Vanish Gauge back, which is another thing about this character. It's so easy to get your Vanish back with this unit. There was a match in this video where I vanished on a guy 6 times. I purposely put that match in the video because it's just such a good example of everything Gamma 1 and 2 do as a whole. which makes them this good for me. Gotcha. I forgot! No! Hold up.
I'm on it.
Okay. Another thing Gamma 1 and 2 do is, of course, their their limit break mode. Preparation mechanic. The preparation mechanic for Gamma 1 and 2 is very, very good. The core breaker. The core breaker does an unbelievable amount of damage. It's crazy to me how much damage the core breaker does. Okay, pop your green card from cross stage. Okay. The core breaker does an outstanding amount of damage, is what I'm trying to say. It's one of the, if not one of the hardest, I think it's the hardest hitting thing in the game. This is gonna suck. And there's a lot of games where I play Gamma 1 and 2, and they literally one-shot a guy from full health because they're that good. Is that really all I have to say about them? Yeah, pretty much. That's all I have to really say about Gamma 1 and 2, so I'm gonna get all my focus on this match and try to win this. So, what am I gonna do? That was a good drop. He caught me. That was a good drop. What am I gonna do here? First things first, I'm gonna sit down so I can focus. You know what? Maybe getting into a raw match wasn't the best idea, because now my focus is all over the place. I gotta release the last part of this video with number 1 and why I think Goku and Frieza are number 1. And I also have to try to win. But you know what? That's also a good thing, because hopefully I can win this game and show you guys exactly what I mean about the core breaker. Don't touch me. Okay, this is the perfect opportunity. We're gonna do this. Jiren's gonna come in.
Don't do it.
Bye, number 2. Let's go. No. That was a bad play on my end. We're gonna let him do that. We're just gonna take his cards and his card draw speed. Let 21 die in the process, but we'll take stuff. That's the important part. Kamehameha!
Leave it to me.
You might be wondering why I rushed Goku and Frieza. I thought if you catch them as sidestep, you'd be able to rush them. Dang it. Alright, Gamma 1 and 2, 3v1. Let's go!
I accept this mission.
Goku and Frieza are dead. They're dead. All that's left is Kawaii. Are we about to 3v1? Goodbye! Gamma 1 and 2, 3v1. Yeah.
Number 2.
In the middle of showcasing Gamma 1 and 2, I casually get a 3v1. Oh yeah! That's another thing I forgot to mention. When they do the core breaker and you use your vanish as Gamma 1, you get your vanish back when Gamma 2 does the core breaker, which one-shot Goku and Frieza. How many stars were they? I have to see, because these are high ranks, so they weren't low stars. That was a 10-star Goku and Frieza who just got one-shot by my Gammas who are half the star level. Number 2 on this list, deservingly so, and could be number 1, depending on what you guys think, is Gamma 1 and 2. Now, I already said this in the Gamma 1 and 2 part, but number 1 on this list, and this could be changed, is Goku and Frieza. Now, I don't have Goku and Frieza, but I know how good they are post-buff. Goku and Frieza do so many things. Let's start pulling them up right now. Miraculous Duo. All of these buffs are when they tag switch. And they get buffs when they tag switch multiple times. This is all the stuff Goku and Frieza do. And something that got added is the following effects activate when an enemy rising rushes while this character's on standby. Substitute's own substitution count shortens own sub count by 7 and cancels all the enemy's buffs. Meaning, in a situation where you leave Goku and Frieza and you get rushed, you can come back in and counter it. Speaking of the Rising Rush counter, another buff it got is that it can finally now counter into blue cards. As you saw from that last match that I just played, that Rising Rush counter extended the game to us. I almost lost the game because of his Rising Rush counter. That's how good it is. It's a literal game changer. Goku and Frieza are such a well-designed character. I hate how good they are. I personally think they got a little too much. But hey, anyone who pulled this character, be happy. I'm happy you pulled this character, and I hope you guys enjoy playing them, because this character is very good. Number 1 on this list is Goku and Frieza. Anyway, this has been a very fun video to make, and I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. And Sonic Master 2.0 Cineas, signing out.